morning, Los Angeles Ward Primary. It's Sister White here with a quick little message for you. In this week's Come Follow Me, we learn about Enos and his experience with prayer. The story starts out with Enos walking through the forest when the words of his father, which he had often heard, come to his mind. As he begins to remember and think about the teachings of his father, he has a sincere desire to pray. In verse 4 it says, "My soul hungered, and I kneeled down before my Maker." I like that Enos says his soul hungered. It desired, it needed to speak to his Heavenly Father. As we read on, Enos prays all day and continues to pray into the night before the Lord speaks to him, telling him his sins are forgiven. In verse 6 he says, "I, Enos, knew that God could not lie. Therefore my guilt was swept away." Now, most people would probably stop right there. They got their answer, but not Enos. He continued to pray for his brethren, the Nephites. But Enos didn't stop there. Next, he decided to pray for his enemies, the Lamanites. He prays that even if his people, the Nephites, are destroyed, that the Lamanites will not be destroyed, and that the Lord will save a record of the Nephites to help future Lamanites. We read in these verses that the Lord does grant Enos these blessings. And finally, I like this story because it teaches us a lot about prayer. Enos didn't just say a quick prayer, asking for a blessing for himself. He prayed all day and night, and the more he prayed, the stronger his faith became. He didn't pray just for himself, but also for his friends and his family, and even his enemies. This story is a great example to us of how to pray and how to listen to the Spirit of the Lord. And I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. We miss you, Los Angeles Ward Primary. We know we will be back together soon, singing, and we can't wait to see you. Have a great Sunday.